Thokozani bazalwane, thokozani bagogo nomkhulu, thokozani bangoma. Ithi nje amen kwabathandazi or ukuthula kwabathandazi. Ngiyaphakhatha ngiyavusela kogatshela ngoba uyabona yathi ombongo kozingelwayo. Jehova, ngiyavusela kohadebe, ngiyavusela kobungane, ngiyavusela kokhanyile, iyo ngiyavusela komakhanya kunguni kophathwayo bogumede koqwabe. Ngiyavusela ke nala ngane khona koshabalala kodonga lamavuso kana nonala nodlamini ojama isitshado. Ngiyavusela nakokheswa. I'm gonna be doing 2 videos. Let's go through any okay, I don't want to waste time, but Omoya Unami. Barcelona. So this week I actually moved my consultations. Abazi obazolela, they know, I had to reschedule stuff. Angikwazi ukusebenza ngisindwa. Umoya nje was very heavy on me. Umoya nje bungisinda kakhulu. And mhlambe ngingasho ukuthi it's been coming because I think if you look at me in my last 2 videos, ngikhathele, like I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Ace Pum. I'm so tired. That's my chicken Ace. I've been so tired. And it's been coming, the weight has been coming. So I thought I should reflect. Yeah, ngireflect nje na unyaka usuyaphela. Unyaka usuyaphela kuningi okwenzakalile kulo nyaka, and I won't be doing any announcements or anything like that today. I just want to focus on inkulumo engifuna ukuyiletha phambi kwenu. So today, actually, I think I've focused a lot about izinto ezenzakalayo, esimeni sikamoya, esimeni seyintwaso, esimeni sogobela, esimeni samadlozi, and you know, today's video is going to be a little different, but I will say this. I will be speaking about abantu basemanzini soon. I think there's a lot that is fed about abantu basemanzini. And abantu basemanzini just move different. They move different. Everything about them is very different. They move different. Who they are, means Gamoya, is very definitive. You know, these people, they are somewhat connected, but they also move very differently. They are connected because ultimately indlela idlule emanzini, but indlela yabo abadonsa ngayo amandla is different. So I'm not know if I should brief a little bit on that, but ngiyasaba ukuthi video izoba yinde. So maybe mengibona isikhathi towards the end of the video, I will actually just speak about it, because futhi angifuni ukujula kakhulu, because I think also the problem we have with videos that we do is sometimes it feeds into people's consciousness. So kunjengokubuka imovie. Ubuka imovie, sometimes you end up dreaming over time, especially because mekuthi movie mhlambe owakayijulela wayicabanga, it becomes embedded kuwena, iyanamathela kuwena in a manner that even indlela osuphupha ngayo ubuyiphuphe elements of leyo movie adoyibuka, yabo. Ngibone ngami emade ngibuka into ngakho ngigwema nje into esubsayo. When it comes to ama movie nje asubsayo, hayi ngigwala bazalwana, ngifuna ukunifihlela, ngifuna ukuqama amanga. Hayi ngigwala angazi ukuthi yini enzakalayo, ngivele ngisaba into ongayazi. Mhlawumbe kuzophela isonto nje mhlawumbe mengiphupha umsangano, uthola lo msangano uzoba nama elements aleyo nto ade ngiyiphupha. So ade ngiyibuka, sorry, izoba nama elements ale nto ade ngiyibuka. So iyenzeka leyo nto to everybody. So kunezinto mesikhuluma kufanele sigweme ukujula kuzona, because kugcina sokuyindlela eniphupha ngayo, or that you become distracted by, to the point where ultimately ugcina usuyitshela ukuthi that's who you are, ukuthi okay actually nami ngidlozi lamanzi, yabo. Kanti you're not. You know, I've had people, in fact I had amathwasa amabili. They came at different stages, but babengabona abantu basemanzini. And amandla laba wadonsa khona was not emanzini. But as umuntu kamoya, amanzi are mandatory to isimo sakho sokuphila. You know, to isimo sakho se-cleanliness, to isimo sakho sokuhlambulula nokuhlambululeka, to isimo sakho sokuthi abantu bakho bakhona ukuthi nabo laba abathanda amanzi bathola ukudonsa amandla. But in terms of umnikazi wakho okuphethe, that's not who they are. So Leander gets confused a lot, and I think towards the end of my video, I actually want to speak about it. But angifuna ukudla isikhathi kakhulu, because obviously I'm recording this video and it can take, njengoba ngirecorda namhlanje kulesibili, ngenzeka ukuthi ivele kusasa kulesithathu, because it's gonna take a while. Noma mhlambe i-upload mhlambe ivele ngabo midnight kanje ebusuku. Abanye basuke belele, abanye bayakhona ukuthi bayibukeke, abaqwasha njengami, okhokho vula bangalali, ogabadiya. So back to what I was saying. So I've been very tired. And it was coming, okay, sindo siningi, but I think ngivele ngashaya kanje this week. Ngabona ukuthi angiyakazeki, angikhona ngisho ukukhuluma. Kuningi, but ngithe ngoba umoya uvumile ngizame namhlanje ukukhuluma kancane. Kuningi ububi kule ndima kamoya, but ubuhle buningi okudlula ububi. Inkinga yobubi is that ibona umvamisa ukugqama kakhulu, okuvamisa ukuba namandla kakhulu, okuvamisa ukuthi kube ikona okusaphalalayo, noma okusaphazekayo kakhulu. With everything, even though there's a lot of good in the world, but the evil of the world is the one that usually dominates in terms of being out there and being more visible to us. Kufana umuntu mayiphila, ubuhle ade benza abukhulunywa, abunconwa, akuhlebwa ngakho. kodwa ububi umuntu once wenza iphutha noma wenza into embi iyona into ezovela isaphazeka isigodi sonke noma uzosaphazeka ezweni konke. Uyayibona leyo nto leyo kuze kukhohlakala ukuthi hayibo yazi lo muntu okwakwenza ukuhle emhlabeni ephila, you know. So I think it's just wired that way when it comes to ububi. Uyayizwa leyo nto leyo. So a lot of the time we don't realize. I'm very emotional. So ngixolele. Ngakho ngizama ukubuye ngathi ngiyawabala amagama ngithatha isikhathi. But buningi ubuhle beDlozi, buningi ubuhle bobungoma. And it's something that's not truly spoken about. Yazi mina, I don't know if I've said this in my other videos. But I've never felt more alive or more aware of konke that's around me, or being more connected to who I am as a person. You know, sometimes I think it's simuve emhlabeni and sizwe ukuthi hayi man yize asikwazi ukuyibiza ngegama uthi yini le eshodayo, but uyazi ukuthi mos kunento that is missing, kunento that eshodayo esimeni sakho sokuphila. You know, there's a purpose that you are called for, whether i-purpose yakho incane or inkulu, but there's a purpose that you are called for in you being born, that some people are lucky to come into that purpose and understand that purpose and live for that purpose and fulfill that purpose, and hence allowing impilo zabo to be fulfilled. And abanye, they never truly come into their purpose, you know. And it's something that Umgoma did for me. I think I was just always a person that I always connected with people in a manner that was deeper than my age allowed. You know, I always connected with old people, and I always connected with amakehla as if I was one of them, in a manner that my age did not allow. Like khona ezinye izinto umntwana uhlale mhlawumbe nobaba uthola ukuthi kuzokhulunywa phambi kwakho, but you like, hey man, but this conversation ibingangifanele ukuthi ngibe ingxenye yayo, but uthola ukuthi kunalokukhuleka okukhona that happens because nabo bazibambe ekugcineni uthi hayibo yazi besikhuluma into ejule kangaka phambi kwalo mntwana without realizing until it's kind of late, like cats out the bag. Yeah, but it's late and I second but little connection, it was something I didn't understand. I didn't understand why I don't fit with people my age, why I don't necessarily want to have the conversations on Dangabami we're having. I just always felt out of place. And ngisho noma kuthiwa ngiyahamba le moto iyahamba, uyabo le moto eyomina iyahamba ngale ndlela efuna ukuhamba ngayo, there was always the road I thought I was going down on was always shifted to something else, and I would always find myself in places that I shouldn't be, and not in a bad way but in a good way. And my thing was once understand and understand ukuthi ngibizwelani, understand ukuthi why it had to be me. years after ngathwasa, years after ngaqala ukupractice ukulapha or become a practicing sangoma or become umuntu ophila ngokomoya, I've never truly expressed a thank you to my people. I mean, uyayenza umsebenzi ubonge and whatever, you know. But I see so many people lost in themselves and so confused in themselves, and umgoma connects you and gives you understanding and knowledge in a manner that no book can. Because also you need to understand, iy'ncwadi corner are based on people's perception or people's understanding. And 90% of those books aren't even correct. They're not correct. They are stories that are told in a manner of abanye are telling other people's stories, bezinjonja, and saying that it's their stories and it's not. Abanye are telling stories of other people, cutting out the important information and only putting the information that they feel would be interesting to the readers. And some are taking bits and pieces of other people's knowledge and acting like it's their own. And mothatha knowledge echazwa njengami, mozothatha into adishiwe yimina uyichaza as if iqhamuka kuwena, kunezinto ongeke ukwazi, amagap ongeke ukwazi ukwagcwalisa because lolu lwazi belingaqhamuke kuwena kwasekuqaleni. So because of such things, a lot of things are missing in what we are meant to know as indlemnyama. I think I said this in one of my videos, ngathi into ebuhlungu ngabantu abamnyama is that they don't understand that by izwe that is the closest to God. Umuntu omnyama, one of the most fascinating things about Tina sabantu abamnyama, we are the only group of people that can give birth to every nation. We can give birth to every shade of person. So umuntu omnyama angamzala umlungu, angalizala iColor, angalizala India, angalizala iSulman. Uyayibona into leyo. There's every single shade of human beings Tina seyizala. If that is not even a great example of God and our connection to them, or to that spirit, or to that higher being, okunye ngakusho ngeke kuze kwenze mahluko. uNkulunkulu thina fanele ngabe simbheka kuthina and not to what is taught by Christianity as we know it, not by what is taught by amanye amazwe, but by looking into ubuthina ngokomoya and mesiphahle emsamo, mesibiza abaphansi, mesibiza uNkulunkulu, thina simbiza ngendlela thina esimazi ngayo. Ukuthwasa connected me so deeply into who God is and what it means to be umuntu omnyama, and what it means ukuthi uthathe even impande or isihlahla umuthi othile kuthiwa awuphuzwa lo ngoba ungagula noma ungashona, kodwa mawuthatha ubike emsamo ukhonjisiwa abakini ukuthi lo muthi lo thina sizowushintsha ukuthi ungabe ingozi kumuntu, kodwa sukupha amandla ukuthi ukwazi ukuhlasela lesifo esithile, sibulale leso sifo and not umuntu that is hosting leso sifo. If that's not God and that's not beauty of what it means to be spiritually gifted. Again, it's not going to make a difference. In the flung, is that no matter how much abantu abanjengami, and bakhona abanye abanjengami abakhuluma iqiniso, abafundisa iqiniso, abatshelana iqiniso, most of them are actually not on YouTube, which is heartbreaking. Abanye most yabo badala, but there are other people that speak the truth and educate in the true divine and educate in the truth of what it means to be umlapi, what it means to be inyanga, what it means to be isangoma, what it means to be umthandazo or umprofeti or isithunywa, what it means to be all those things, and the beauty and the truth of it, and ubunzima babo. There are others like that, but again, most of them are not on YouTube. But in the buhlungu is that a lot of people, and you see for Lesi, a lot of people, they want to go to ubukhazi bezinto that comes with vele you connecting with your people, and then bakuphilisa ngalendlela abazokuphilisa ngayo. But they don't want to truly go to healers or be healed in a manner that is a process, or want to go to healers that will tell you the truth of what something is and how to deal with it accordingly. Izangoma ziyaphilisa. Umlapi is meant to aphilise ahlanganisa abantu. Ngisho kunzima, I tell people that I heal ukuthi njobula, you need to understand ukuthi okay, yini inkinga yakho, like what yini inkinga, what's the problem, what needs to be done with the problem. But who's created the problem is actually not your concern. In the sense, if your people also deem it fit to let you know, then they'll do that. But if not, then they don't. But it's also not something that's important, because bottom line, ukwazi ukuthi umuntu ubani okwenzani kuzokusiza ngani, akukuphakeli, angeke kuze kukulaphe, ngeke kuze ukwenzele lutho, kunalokho kuzokunika stress ne anxiety, and kuzodala ulaka, yabo, ube nomsindo ngaphakathi kwakho, because mhlambe lo muntu is a family member, or maybe it's a friend, or maybe it's a colleague, or maybe it's your neighbor. Ufanele uphile nalo muntu either way. Kumele uthi uphile nayo, uthanda ungathandi. There's nothing you can do about them, unless ke vele nawe unenhlizwe enobumnyama efuna ukuthi mhlambe uqede ngaye, noma umenza into engasile, noma nawe umthakathe back. But leyo nto ikuhlehlisa from your people. Once uvusa izinduku ezonakele, uyahlehla from the divine, uyahlehla from uNkulunkulu, uyahlehla from idalwa zakini, uyahlehla from ithunywa zakini. So what then is the point? And that takes so much maturity and growth and understanding and wisdom to know ukuthi okay, ngiphila kumhlaba nje, but this is how I need to navigate, so that le nkinga noma lezinto ezifika nalo muntu ngizigweme, ngikwazi ukuthi mina ngivikeleke without having to do anything actively to hurt the other person. One of the things my ancestors, did for me was also ukungihlanganisa nomuntu also be phakade, you know, and I'm grateful I'm doing this video. But the things Ushabalala has had to see me through and help me in, and not to say ukuthi besingabne inkinga. I mean, siphila emhlabeni, there's so many things that go wrong and can go wrong, or temptation, or whatever the case may be. But kuningi okwenzakalayo, you know. But one of the things that hits me every day when I wake up is Dlozi ngiyabonga ukuthi la ngihlanganisa nomuntu ozokwazi ukuthi aphilele isimo sami. When I wake up and angifuni lutho, he has the patience to understand that. Mengivuka ngizwe ukuthi nginosizi ngiyakhala, he has the ability ukungiduduza in a manner that tells me my feelings and everything that I'm going through is valid, even though he doesn't understand why. You know, he doesn't understand why I'm waking up like that. He doesn't understand why I feel this way. But also giving him the ability to be patient when I say, njengoba kufanele ngenze 1 or 2 or 3. Inkonzo yasekamereni fanelini. You know, if it's a week, 2 weeks, a month, akwazi ukubekezelela lokho. And in all of that, in the years we have been together, you know, and the weight gain, and cause phela ningaboni ingalo says no papa ngangamngaka, you know. But to see me through my transition from just being your average girlfriend to being a nkosikazi wami uyisangoma, and respecting all that comes with that. And mengizwa madoda, sure, mengizwa madoda aduhlola umuntu, and uyabona ukuthi sihlaziyana amaphupho, and I'm leading the person to the understanding of uyabona ukuthi fanele uyothwasa, uyambona umkhwenyana wakhe lo muntu ukuthi yabo lento akayizwa, or kanye akayisupporti, or kanye ufrustrated ukuthi mina ngisengizowenzani ke ngesex. Okay, ke alright, ngiyezwa ukuthi fanele trust and all of that, but what about me? The mere fact that umkhwenyana wami has never had the question of what about him? What does me having to do 1 or 2 or 3 mean for him? Was a sibusiso from amadlozi akithi ukuthi ngiphiwe umuntu ozokwazi ukuphilela all that this life is going to come with. Wangipha izingane ukuthi ngisho noma kuthiwa I don't talk to my kids for a week, for them to understand ukuthi umama uhlushwa umoya. And it breaks my heart every time I come out of that state. Noma ngivuka iDlozi, or all these things that happen mo isangoma, to have kids that can see that and be able to understand ukuthi this must be a lot for Uma. The other day, one of my kids, and they say this a lot, I needed something, yabo, and I asked Shabalala to ukuthi angithathele leyo, and bedlala yena, and he was like, sukuma nusithathele yabo. Then my umntanami wathi, angeke baba, umamana ukhathele ubehlusha iDlozi ubusuku bonke, nanga namathwasa nje ambangela stress, and wabala, and I'm just like, for the mere fact that she understands why I'm failing to be able to get up at that moment to go do that particular thing, for me it says so much about the blessing that iDlozi lami foresaw for me. Ukuthi lo mntwana lo usazoba nekhathi we uba nomzimba omnje, and impilo yakhe has to be structured in a manner that the family will be okay with whatever happens, whatever situation, whatever structure. So it's things like that that we don't speak about. Uguti, Gwabanye, you know, there's a woman I know that had a child with her first husband, and she went from her first husband, Twasa, and Dodayanga, so then they had to divorce. Umkhwenyana wakhe wesibili, honestly, in the Bible it says something about ukuthi fanele umhloniphe umkhwenyana wakho because uNkulunkulu wakho semhlabeni, whatever. Yabo, I saw God at that moment, and I knew ukuthi noma kuthiwa eyakhe impilo iqale kanjani, whether you got married, you had 2 kids, 3 kids in that marriage, but for whatever reason umoya wabala and you had to leave that situation, yebo kuba nzima for iskashana. But if somebody fails to support you through this journey, because this journey is heavy, it comes with a lot of tears, a lot of ukatala, a lot of ukula. If somebody fails to nurture you, then uyayibona ingakaqali lempilo ngalendlela afanele uqale ngayo. Mhlawumbe usayodinga ukuthwasa afeyile ngaleso sikhathi. They will fail you. Usuyisangoma. They will fail you because now your eyes are open to a lot of things, and so kunezinto that you're going to see coming, and because you're going to see those things coming, there's a manner ozoshayeka ngayo engeke izifane nalendlela obushayeka ngayo ungakathwasi. But you'll be stronger now because usuthwasile and you are able to navigate those situations and also equipped ukudila nalezo zimo lezo. But when lezo zinto zenzeka, what will your person do? What will your yazi unechitho umuntu akushaye ngazo mhlawumbe uvuke ebusuku wopha. I remember I had a situation where I had a dream, and my dream was showing me bleeding. And igazi mengithi ngalisula lilokhu iqhamuka and liyanyanyeka nje liyanyamfuka ngalendlela le engasile. And I woke up and I was bleeding that day. For umuntu wesilisa abone lokho, angenzela amanzi okugeza ethi ayigeza sithando sami. Nanka amanzi, do you need anything? Unganyakazi today, I'll take care of 1, 2, and 3. If you don't have a person like that as your other half, uzophila impilo enjani? So it's okay for ancestors to take you away from such situations, because bayaz bona babona la wena ongaboni khona. They are seeing situations and other things that are going to come, and this person is not equipped to deal with them. And masebengnika nomnotho, this person should not be a part of enjoying lo mnotho loyo wabadala. Because as much as ubuya zububi, but kuneyibusiso uthola ukuthi nje usabathe usabonga lesibusiso ukuqhamuka esinye, uzizibuza uthi hayi cha ngeke ngathi ngigeze kahle this month. Uhamba ucheck ukuthi hayi ancestors are coming through, hey? So why should that person be a part of enjoying lezo zibusiso when they are going to fail to nurture you and help you through the difficulties? Yabambiswana emoyeni. You literally carry each other. And naye uShabalala, when he was going through his situations, I had to carry him. Amadlozi mahle, bazalwane mahle, and we see them even in the protection. Ukuthi mhlambe uthunyelwa ngeingozi, uthunyelwa ngeinkinga ezixakusathana, but they protect you. Lokhu ubuza uthi hayibo wasinda kanjani kule car accident? Waphepha kanjani kule nkinga? Wanyusela kanjani isikhundla bebekuvala imali? Uthola ukuthi uvaliwe emalini, imali awuyiboni kodwa ayinaso isikhundla senyuka nansi umholo bayunyusa. Imali ziyangena, yes ziyashabalala, ziyaphela but ziyangena. Uyabo. It's them still coming through for you in a manner that cannot be understood or explained. Kuhle edlozini, kunokuphila edlozini, kunejoy edlozini. But we don't speak of it and we don't appreciate it. It's just that there's so much heaviness that some people abajimile ukuthi badile nobunzima. Bafuna lokho okulula nje, bafuna lokho okulula. That's why I always say ukuthi, you know, it's easy to believe in God when everything is going great. It's hard ukuguqa uthandaze and appreciate God and be thankful for what you have when your life is going through turmoil or it's being difficult. Kunzima. Ukuthemba no appreciate mekuthi inkinga zifika zilandelana, isindo sifika zilandelana, kunzima kakhulu. There are things that we just need to understand and be prepared for, even though you can never fully prepare for something, but uzinike ukuthi this is what it is and I just have to go through it for this time period, because idlozi ngeke likuthwasise ukuthi likuhluphekise. Ngaba ulandwa ngidlozi. And it will never put you in such a destitute position or in poverty. Libe likulandile lathi phuma ezweni uzophila nathi. Ngaba ulanda ngidlozi, ulandwe mhlambe yinento lezinto leza eziyishiye lemoya lengcolile. Molando idlozi nje likulanda with the understanding of ngizomlanda umntanami ukuthi aphilele mina, aphilele lo msebenzi, aphilele uNkulunkulu uqobo. And in doing so, I need to ensure ukuthi akalambi, akasweli, akahlupheki. Idlozi ngeke likwenza inhlekisa, but izokwenza inhlekisa makuthi awulithembi. And you are just doing the process for the sake of doing it. Now, before ngishaye isikhathi, let me go into indaba yamanzi. You know, I've had people come here athi umuntu ayi mina ngidlozi asemanzini, ngidlozi asemanzini, ngiphupha inkomo emhlophe, you know, ngafane ngithwase ngiphuphe ngisesikoleni, you know, there are things that they'll say, general information. And then masuthi umuntu uyahlaziya some of the other dreams. Uyabona uthi mos lo muntu no. Lo muntu udinga ukuyogezwa emanzini. But hayi ukuthi uyidlozi lamanzi. Lo muntu umsamo wasekhaya ngcolile. Kudinga ukuthi kuhlambulule umsamo wasekhaya. Hayi ukuthi uyidlozi lamanzi. There are dreams where sometimes you see amanzi angcolile, engathi uhamba kuwona, or uthola ukuthi you by the river, or like usemfuleni, or you usolwandle but ungcolile. Most of those things communicate ungcola komsamo, ungcola kwamathongo, not ukuthi uyidlozi lamanzi. But obviously I can't break down all the dreams that most people will have that speak on ungcola komsamo. But because people bahlezi benjela ukuthi modlozi asemanzini uzophupha inkomo emhlophe. If I say this to you consistently all the time, uzogcina usuphupha inkomo emhlophe without fail. If I consistently keep telling you if uphupha usesikoleni, that means intwaso. Sometimes uphupha esikoleni actually does not mean intwaso. Some dreams regarding you being at school mean spiritual education outside of intwaso. Sometimes akuyona intwaso. Kunento fanele uyifunde noma ufanele wenziswe yona eka moya engahlangani nentwaso. Hence why there are a lot of dreams that need to be dissected accordingly. You don't just dissect le noma uthathe le ukuthi uphupha amanzi uphupha esikoleni sokufanele uyothwasa. There's inkulumo eziba khona kwabantu akufanele bayothwasa that in all honesty is scary. You know, those dreams sometimes make you feel like there are things you are physically experiencing that I will not explain here. But mohambu yohlola, umuntu okuhlolayo should be able to help you understand what no. That specifically means it was. But we are in so much of like deep desire of wanting this thing that connects us to spirituality that we actively search for ukuba umuntu onobizo. There's a way impilo yomuntu onobizo ebanzima ngayo angiphathi kabantu besemanzini. Thina amadlozi amanzi have a way of functioning in the world. Kunale term yesingisi ethi a functional alcoholic, where umuntu uthola ukuthi uyakwazi ukuthi afike emsebenzini ephuzile but function the whole day as if usober. And iskili leyo nto leyo. Yabo. And then there are other people umuntu mawaphuza nje without fail uzokwazi ukuthi uphuzile lo. Tina, we like the functioning alcoholic. Siyakwazi ukuthi thina sifike simuve empilweni as if we are okay. But everything about us, because most of us know ourselves. And amadlozi asemanzini imvamisa, they move with confidence but lack it. Uthola ukuthi you lack confidence, you awunayo this ability to, you feel like I can't do this or I'll never achieve that, but you fight still. Umuntu wasemanzini unale belief ukuthi I know I won't be able to, but I'm going to try anyway. And that's why in Vamisa you'll find abantu amadlozi asemanzini kunezinto that they've achieved that they are still confused as to how did I achieve it. Umuntu wasemanzini in Vamisa, they have this thing of always trying to like they're always trying to help people bear their souls in order to heal their souls and heal themselves. Like they're always trying to, angazi noma lento ngizoyichaza kahle, but njengamanzi, amanzi ethanda ngathandi, umfula, the river will flow, right? Whether it wants to or not, it will flow. It will continuously flow. Ngisho noma kuthiwa umfula ngungawa amatshe phakathi lawa amakhulu azama ukublocker from flowing, but izothola indlela ukuthi ikwazi ukupusha through those rocks iflow. Ulwandle without fail lizolokhe liza lithatha udoti liye nawo, yabo, kwamanzi amakhulu. Nimele bona ukuthi hayi manje kunezinto la ilimazayo, ubuye futhi lolo lwandle libuye sizolahla lolo dodi loyo. Impophoma, yabo, it will always flow the way it flows. Noma kuthiwa indawo iyancipha or sekwenzakalani, but it will find a way to continuously be the body of water that it is. Abantu basemanzini flow that way. Noma kuthiwa indlela yabo ithini, noma into enzakalayo injani, kubona, they will find a way to be who they need to be. Noma kuthiwa usenokuhlanya unjani ingqondo engathi ayisathathi ngendlela, but they find a way to still be the person that they need to be ezweni. I think I need to then extend this further because it's in the video. Yes, inkomo yomuntu wasemanzini emhlophe, but me umuntu wasemanzini a specific inkomo yakhe ingaba mhlophe with another color that communicates something else. Then no muntu onenkomo emhlophe that has another color, that means ukuthi i-connection yakhe isn't necessarily emanzini kuphela, but it's somewhere else. Kuningi that comes with abantu bamanzi, and they're not fully abantu ongaba dissect and uba understand. And imvamisa owaya babuye banga crossing ngendlela. But they are one of the calmest people. They are calm. Abanye bangaba nolaka noma babe njani, but there's a level of calm that comes with them. Lawulindele ukuthi ulaka lizobila bese lishisa kwasani, ila vele kuthule khona lehle. Abantu bamanzi, they are not people that you can take and say, this is who you are. Impilo yabo ikhuluma ukuthi lo muntu wasemanzini. Umuntu wasentabeni, there's a connection that they'll have with weather, with umoya. You know, there's a way, even when the umoya ushintsha, noma umuntu meshintsha, yabo, there's a way that they can pick it up because they are of the spirit. Into yabo ilele lapha phezulu entabeni, and there are people abavamisa ukuthi babone izinto zisaqhamuka kude zingakafiki la phambi kwabo. Even in terms of how behlola, imvamisa bakwazi ukuthi mebehlola bathathele izinto ezile kude, uthola ukuthi they can see more of what's coming in your future than what's more immediate. Abantu basemanzini, yes, nabo bayabhula impela, but there's a way where they focus more mebekubhula on immediate things. Ukuthi now this is what's happening, now this is what's going to happen. Like they're more of people that deal with the present and deal with your past. And abantu bentaba are more people that focus on what's coming. Babona inkinga isale kude. People bamoya are very different in how they move. And the information that people will continuously feed you about, this is how you identify which spirit that you are, most of it isn't 100% correct. The only way you can truly identify or understand the spirit that you are is, number one, imvamisa umuntu ozothwasa kuyena will be of that spirit, or okanye osebenzisana with that spirit. Also, in terms of the type of people, abalashwa kagobela, they will also give an indication of who your spirit is, because it will always, who your spirit is will always try to find a way to surround itself with abantu abanjengayo. Like ibhubesi lihamba namabhubesi, inyoka ihamba nenyoka, ihashi lihamba namanye amahashi. Awuboni ingulube lihamba nenja. It doesn't work that way. isikhathi siyangiphelela, so I'm gonna try and do another video and just extend on this before I speak about another topic. But don't live in fear of what umngoma is, or whether your life is gonna be okay after we sangoma. I think the biggest thing that you have to note is being a healer. So okay. Angisazi not being teen. I can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, if your life needs to be destroyed in order to be rebuilt, be grateful, because kushuthi whatever iDlozi saw, babonile ukuthi fanele uqaliswe phansi impilo ngale ndlela le abadinga ngayo. Thank you. Badinga ukuthi uqaliswe impilo ngale ndlela abadinga ngayo, so that into zakho zizokwazi ukuthi zihambe ngale ndlela le okumele ukuthi kube ngayo, so that ibusiso zakho uzokwazi ukuthi usithole ngendlela. If your life isn't uprooted, for those that their lives are not uprooted, that means ukuthi kushuthi iDlozi lafike labona ukuthi I know mhlamba konakele, yabo. But if iDlozi lidiliza kwasani, that means ukuthi whatever edilikayo leyo nto vele kwasekuqaleni was not meant to be there, or it was not built on solid foundations. So kumele ukuthi mayichitheke. And that's just something that we need to understand and ubekezelele, because what then comes after sekudilikile is a process of rebuilding. And iDlozi liyamkhusela umntwana walo noma kuthiwa kunzima, liyamkhusela. But yes, mangihambe, thozani bogogo nomkhulu. We shall communicate soon. Siqala nokuhlwa nje. Kube kuhle, kube mhlophe kunina, kukhanye emumva kukhanye phambili, and just enjoy the process of finding who you are and understanding yourselves. There's nothing more beautiful, there's nothing more precious, and you'll be better for it. Emakosi.